Okay, we will start with the huge pack of burrito tortillas. I don't even know who's in there, but it's a lot. My husband is always making wraps. My kids like quesadillas for lunch, especially now that my oldest has started making them herself. We go through a lot of tortillas. And here is a big old box of, oh my gosh, I'm lost for words. Graham crackers, my goodness. My 2-year-old likes those, and I like them with peanut butter. So figured we would stock up on those. I actually haven't bought them in a couple months or so. We were hooked on them for a while and then got tired of them and took a break, but I think we're ready for more. Bananas, that's something my 2-year-old eats one every night before bed. Let's see, our favorite peanut butter. If you've ever had Sam's peanut butter before, it is the best. The natural, no stir. We were all the way out of jelly. Both of my girls love this stuff. I should probably buy 2 at a time, but that'll probably be gone in 2 days, that huge bag. I got 2 big packages of crackers. The cheddar cheese on the bottom is for my oldest. She doesn't like the peanut butter ones. And this one is for everyone else. These are what I prefer, but I like them both. Let's see, I'll go ahead and go. Oh, a huge bag of potatoes. Completely out of potatoes too. We're just about out of all essentials, so basically what this haul is. Bread. Wish you knew bread. I actually forgot lunch meat, so I'm gonna have to go back for that. Let's see, a bag of avocados. And they're all pretty ripe, so we're gonna have to use those pretty quickly. My daughter likes to make guacamole, so we should make it through without having to throw any away. Fingers crossed. Big bag of string cheese. It goes without saying when you have kids in the house. I like this huge packet of them. Sometimes it's like if I buy a huge packet of these, they go through quicker. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like you have more, and so you think it's gonna last forever. You eat them quicker and then they're gone faster. Eggs, definite staple. I think I've got like 4 eggs left in the fridge. A big old thing of strawberries that look kind of struggling, so I'm gonna chop them up, which I would do anyway, but I'm gonna try to prolong their life. And my kids eat them more if I have them cut up too. I was completely out of ground black pepper, so I got a big container of that. Heavy whipping cream, I was almost out of that. 2 big jugs of milk. We go through milk like crazy around here. Let's see. Oh, a huge old thing of Head and Shoulders from my husband's sensitive head. Don't mind the printer back there. I'm taking it apart trying to fix something. Let's see. Oh, butter. I think I have like 2 sticks left. Should last us for a while. 16 sticks. And then a big old container of baby spinach, which goes without saying. That's just for random things, all kinds of recipes, salads, that kind of stuff. And this is my haul. Now I'm going to chop up my strawberries and get them into the little container I have for them so my kids can have easy access and, like I said, hopefully prolong their life. I'm going to make some Copycat Auntie Anne's. I think that's what you call it. I feel like I haven't even been to a mall in forever. Anyway, pretzels with cheese dip, of course, or cheese sauce as well. And then I'm going to show you a little before and after organization that I did on one of my cabinets and drawers. That was a hot mess, you will see. But now it's just a matter of how long I can keep it organized. With 5 of us here, I mean, the 2-year-old counts because somehow he snatches stuff out of drawers all the time. But it's just a matter of how long I can keep it like this. Like, it is a full-time job trying to keep people from shoving things in the drawer in the cabinet around here where it doesn't belong. It drives me crazy, but I mean, there are bigger problems in the world. I'm the one that likes it like that. So I guess I'll be the one to try to keep it that way. Well, we can get to cooking. I hope you enjoyed my little grocery haul from Sam's. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for further content. I post weekly what's for dinners on Sundays, and I plan on doing weekly. I don't always do big grocery hauls every week, So I don't know if I'll have them up every week, but maybe I can just have a small one in between. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload new videos. Thank you so much for watching. I love this little container for all strawberries. It's really what I use it for, is either strawberries or spinach, and I really have noticed that it lasts longer. I got it off Amazon. I can link it below. I think it's so funny when my two oldest, which are the only two that will eat these strawberries kid-wise, when they were 2 years old, they both loved them, but my youngest now, who just turned 2 last month, he will not touch a strawberry. It is so funny, but he will eat 2 bananas a day, 2 to 3. He loves them. I was clearly struggling to get that lid on. I don't know what it is about that thing, but it always takes me a minute. Here's the before and after of that cabinet and drawer that I told you I was going to organize. And then I also wanted to show you this cute little sugar canister I got at TJ Maxx the other day. They had salt and pepper shakers too, and I really wish I would have gotten them. And here's the after. Got like some seasonal stuff up top, like some Christmas soap, but it feels so much better. And I decided just to keep the spices that I use more commonly right here. I have a lot more, but these are the ones that I use the most. I don't know about y'all, but I have like so many measuring cups. I know that I don't technically need that many, but I know that as soon as I got rid of any of them, I would wish I had duplicates. And now let's get to our pretzel making. Okay, you're going to need 2.5 cups of flour, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of baking soda, 2 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter. And then here I have a cup of warm whole milk with my yeast packet in it. It's gonna sit for about 3 minutes. And when you do that, you need to make sure that your milk is not too hot. Ideally, about 110 degrees. Anything warmer than that will kill it. You're also going to need a cup and a half of warm water and a teaspoon of salt. And then I will show you what I'm gonna do next. Now I'm just going to mix the unsalted butter and the brown sugar in my mixing bowl that attaches to my stand mixer. And then I'm going to add in the flour. It says a little bit at a time, and I did it at first, but I ended up just tossing it all in there and it worked out fine. And then throwing in my yeast and milk. Then you can just stir it up a little bit before you put it in the stand mixer. I don't even know if that's necessary. It's just something I did. But then you're going to knead it in your stand mixer for 10 minutes. The baking soda is going to be combined with the warm water at the end, and that's when you'll be using that. And I kneaded my dough for exactly 10 minutes, and then I took it out and put it in a glass bowl that I had spritzed with some non-stick spray. And you're going to put it in there, then you're going to also turn it over once, cover it up with some plastic wrap. And I always preheat my oven like 200 degrees kind of while I'm kneading, and then turn it off and stick the dough in the oven, and it helps it rise much quicker. And now you're going to be mixing your 2 tablespoons of baking soda that you reserved with a cup and a half of warm water. And then you're going to put your dough onto a floured surface, just kind of knead it a little bit. And you're going to cut it into, it said 12 to 16 individual pieces. I can't remember exactly how many I had, but I feel like it was a little bit less than that. And then you're going to kind of roll them out like you're making Play-Doh snakes or something, and fold them around just like how I showed you. Which you'll see I kind of struggled with. I've never done this before, but I struggled with just rolling them out for a minute. It was almost like I don't know, it wasn't working. But don't use your hands. Roll them out onto the surface. That made it so much easier. But then you're going to dip each pretzel when you're done into the baking soda and water mix and put it on your pan. And once you've got them all on there, you're gonna sprinkle them all with a coarse salt. I use kosher, and bake them at 400 degrees for 7 to 10 minutes. Now you're going to start with the cheese sauce. You are going to warm a saucepan and put 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, about 2 tablespoons of flour in there once the butter is melted, and just kind of whisk it around for about 30 seconds. You're just making a roux. And then you're going to put in a cup of milk a little bit at a time until there's no clumps left. And then you're going to remove it from the heat and add in 2 cups. It was really supposed to be sharp cheddar. I didn't have any, so I used Colby. Honestly, I wasn't even very impressed with this. It wasn't bad, but the pretzels by themselves were just as good. And thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time.